today we're going to have the honor to talk with Antônio Mattia, which is the CEO and co-founder of the project. And also we're going to have a talk with João Mercadal, which is the lead investor, and it's also a partner at Nara Health Capital. So you're going to have all the sides of the business. Well, Antônio, I will not make a big introduction, so please do it yourself. And for those that are listening to me, you can also raise your hand if you want to talk. Then I will allow you to talk. It's the way that this works at Zoom. And if you have any questions, you can send it on the bottom of the page. You have the Q&A, and then at the end of the meeting, we're gonna be reading all the questions that you have and answer them all. Okay? So, well, let's start. Antônio, that's all for you.
Okay, thank you, Naira. Good afternoon, everybody. This is a pleasure, and thank you very much for your interest in Biointaxis and for joining us this afternoon. So I will tell you about Biointaxis, about what we are doing, about why we need your investment and your interest in our project in order to take this project, exciting project, to the patients, which is our main objective, and obviously give return to the investors. So let me share the screen so I can show you my presentation. Can you see the slides?
Yes. Okay. If you can make it, yes, now it's perfect.
Okay, so basically Biointaxis is developing gene therapy for the curative treatment of Friedreich ataxia. So basically Biointaxis was established in July 2018. And it's a spin-off from academia, from the Research Institute Germans Pujol, which is affiliated to the top-ranking university in Spain, which is the Universitat Autònoma of Barcelona, and also from the pharmaceutical company Genentech. It's located in Barcelona. Here on the back, you will see where we are located. And basically, the company arises from a group of scientists working on ataxia since 1990. So it's a group really worldwide known for working on ataxias research. So basically the scientists have developed this life-changing first-in-class gene therapy we strongly think that will change the paradigm of the disease. So let me tell you about the disease. Friedreich ataxia is rare. Is an inherited progressive neurological disease. It also shows cardiac deficits and involves both children and adults, and is caused by a functional deficit of frataxin protein, which is a mitochondrial protein. And this leads to lack of energy in neurons and cardiomyocytes, and due to mitochondrial dysfunction. Basically, the disease is caused by a DNA mutation within this frataxin gene, and is an expansion which causes deficits of expression, the lower levels of the protein. So the symptoms of the disease include neurological, as I mentioned, sensory, motor, speech impairment, but very importantly, cardiac deficits. And in a few patients, also diabetes and deafness and blindness. In the past, patients used to die from these cardiac deficits. Now there is a drug, idabenone, which seems to prevent this happening. And the patients are very early confined to wheelchairs for life. There is no cure, there is no treatment recently. There is a drug, but it also halts or slows the progression, but it's not at all restoring the symptoms. It has a huge economic cost in the EU and also in the States, and 1 in 30,000 people are carriers for the disease. So let me tell you what this product, which we have named Frataxap or BTX101, which is basically a gene therapy product based on associated virus, which is a viral vector that has shown very efficient and very safe to restore health in other diseases like spinal muscular atrophy, like Duchenne muscular dystrophy, like lever retinopathy. So basically, we know that this vector, this viral vector, is safe and is able to do the job that we expect it to do. And we have demonstrated that we are able to restore the levels of frataxin, prevent, halt, and reverse. This is very important. We're able to reverse both the neurological and cardiac deficits. And this is the first treatment that is able to reverse both the neurological and the cardiac defects associated with the disease. We have designed a limited number of administration, so there is no chronic treatment. We think that with 1 or 2 administrations per life will be enough to have benefits on these patients. Our product, our drug, because it's a drug, is patented. It's an international patented. So we have been able to design unique and exclusive DNA elements regulating the expression of the protein. This patent has been granted in the US, in Europe, in Japan, UK, in Australia, in Russia, in South Korea and India, and is under examination in Canada and in India, sorry. India is also under examination. So basically, what we accomplished with this product is to ensure the proper levels of frataxin, recombinant protein expression, mimicking the expression levels of humans in humans, and we know that it's safe and efficacious in providing the effects. Basically, in order to prove the efficacy of this product, we have tested 2 different mouse models of the disease and also non-human primates. We have tested this product in the chronic mouse model of Friedreich ataxia, a chronic mouse model because the disease in this mice is very slow and progresses during life, so mimicking the disease progression in humans. Basically, we are able to prove that this product reaches all the different organs in the mice, as you can see on the top left of the slide. And we are able to restore the properties, the electrophysiological properties of neurons, the ataxia, the motor coordination deficits. And as I mentioned, we also are able to restore the morphology of the mitochondria, as you can see on the left. Here in the middle, I don't know if you see my pointer. Here is untreated mice, and you see the mitochondria which are empty. And this shape of mitochondria is preventing it to do the normal function. And also in the treated mice, you can see the morphology of the axons of the neurons and the diameters, very similar to the one side, to the control mice. So at the electronic microscopy level, we can see the effects of the treatment in the neurons. But very importantly, in the heart, you can see in blue, these spots in blue on the right. These are deposits of iron. And this iron is toxic to the mitochondria and the cells these are cardiomyocytes in the heart. And basically, when we treat these mice with our product, we abolish the accumulation of this iron. And we can see also a restoration of the left ventricle of the heart, which is what it causes the cardiomyopathy and all the cardiac problems that these patients have. So we are very happy, excited about these results, because as I said, this is the first product that we're able to prevent both neurological and cardiac deficits in this disease. So basically, we have this data I showed you is the data shown in the chronic mouse model, as I said. But we also wanted to test in a chronic mouse model, in an acute mouse model, sorry, where the disease is very severe. It's not like in humans, but we wanted to see, these mice have a very early onset of the disease, of the symptoms, and we wanted to see if we were able to restore, to recover how much capacity of recovery our product has in mice already affected. And basically, 85% of the mice show a very nice restoration of the neurological symptoms, which means that we are also able to treat affected patients with this drug, and not only to prevent the onset of the symptoms. We are already manufacturing this product. We know that manufacturing under CMC conditions for human clinical trials is complicated for gene therapy treatments, but we are able to manufacture our product in these conditions and to make it scalable, because we need very big amounts of the product in order to provide to patients. So that has been passed all the different quality controls, and we are able to we have been able to prove that in mice and in non-human primates that the excellent profiles for safety, for biodistribution, and for efficacy. So what is next? What we are doing now? We are filling all the different documents for regulatory compliance with the different regulatory agencies, like the FDA in the United States, like the EMA in Europe, and the MHRA in the United Kingdom. We really want to obtain the orphan drug status designation for this product, because, as I said, it's a rare disease, so it's an orphan drug. And we are looking for money in order to scale up our production and prepare the clinical trial and implement our product in a few number of patients, 20 to 25 patients. Exit of this, our business plan contemplates an exit in 2017, early 2027, in order to develop this with pharma and to make it more extensive to more patients. I really believe that this is a very strong market opportunity, because even if Friedreich ataxia is a rare disease, it's not that rare. We know that there are many patients around the world. Basically, it's a disease affecting Caucasians, basically, white people, basically. But it's very common in Europe, common in Russia, common in the United States, in Canada, in Australia. So we have estimated very big revenues in order to make it attractive as an investment for investors. Obviously, we have competition. There are companies developing drugs not based on gene therapy only, but based on antioxidants, or trying to abolish or chelate iron in order to prevent or treat some symptoms. But to date, there is no drug that has been effective in doing so. There are two companies in the US developing gene therapy similar to ours, but they have not been able to achieve both neurological and cardiac deficits. We are the only ones to date doing it, because of the specific design of our products and the way that we administer the drug intrathecally to mice and in the future to humans. As I mentioned, there is no chronic treatment, and we are we were very concerned on safety issues, because we know that if we obtain too much protein, too much frataxin protein, we know that could be toxic to the cells and to the patient. So we're very careful in designing our gene therapy vector to provide the right amount of protein in the cells, so they could be effective, but with keeping a safety profile. Okay, so our financial needs, gene therapies are expensive. It's not like small compounds for pharma drugs. Gene therapies are expensive because manufacturing gene therapy is not cheap, and we need 12 million to develop the drug and to bring it to patients. And of these 12 million, we are now in the process of raising 1 million, which is the one that we are raising with Capital Cell. And that those euros will be spent to the investigational new drug and every studies, to start all the regulatory process for the clinical trial, to start the GMP manufacture, and basically, if the financial needs are placed, we are already talking to large investors for this amount of money. We plan to start the clinical assay by the end of next year. This is our goal. This is our development plan. To say that to date, we have secured 6.5 million of investment. So Biointaxis has been able to attract a considerable amount of money to do all the development and to prove that this product is worth to develop it further. We still need more money to bring it to patients. And in case this is successful in patients, as we really hope so, because many similar gene therapy vectors have been very successfully in other diseases, like the ones I mentioned, I'm sure we'll be able to provide a very attractive return to the investors. So we have two objectives. One is to cure patients with our drug, and the second, to provide an excellent return to the investors who have believed in this project and who have been helping to develop this product to the clinical studies. We have an excellent management team in Biointaxis with very different academic backgrounds. And I think that is one of the keys of our success. We have an excellent scientific officer who is Efficacy, who is an American scientist working on neurodegeneration. She graduated in Harvard University in Boston, and she has been working by Biointaxis in 2000, since she's a co-founder since 2019. Gentech is a pharmaceutical company, it's an international pharmaceutical company, and Jaime Melendo, who is its CEO, has been also believing the project since the beginning and is providing all the different input and knowledge, expertise on pharma sector. We have Luis Ruiz-Avila, who is a great business advisor, very well known together with Antonio Parente in the ecosystem for biotech and health sectors. Antonio Parente, I'm sure you all know him. He's investor. He is also scientist, and he has also founded several pharma companies and biotech companies. Some of them be very, very successful exits. Joan Mercadal is our lead investor representing NADA. He's partner of NADA Health Capital, who is providing a lot of expertise on regulatory, on pharma, and obviously on investor. He is very well known for knowing the field, the pharma field. He's coming from the pharma sector, and he's providing all the different resources, input, and expertise that in order to bring this product successfully to the further development. And we also have a CFO, a COO, and Gloria Martin, who has been recruited recently, who is an expert on regulatory. She has been working also in pharma company. She was the head of regulatory department. She's now working independently, and she's helping us to prepare all the different regulatory documents to fill the compliance for the regulatory agencies. And very importantly, we have been able to attract CEDETI, which is the Center for Development Technical Institute from the Spanish government, and through the program Invierte. You know that they make a very thorough due diligence in order to select what companies they are prepared to invest, co-invest in this case. So CEDETI Invierte has, like our project, like our business plan, like our structure of the company, and he invested money on this. So this gives us the credibility to be able to further develop this product and hopefully to take this to patients in 1.5 years. So that's it. I think that summarizes most of the company, and I will be very happy to take any questions.
Well, thank you, Antoni. That was really interesting from your part, and I love the project of Biointaxis. And definitely there are a few questions here for you that we're going to be answering soon. But before going to the Q&A questions, I would like to hear a bit from Joan, so he can tell us what are the motivations that lead him to invest, to be a lead investor at Biointaxis. So if you can give us some comments, please.
Yes, thank you very much. Welcome everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Joan Mercadal. I'm partner and founder of Nada Health Capital. And Nada Health Capital, we are a venture capital. We represent professional investors. We are investing in early stage in the health, in biotech and medtech. And also we provide strategic support to help promising startups to grow and succeed. So I believe that to invest in this kind of companies at the end is an impact positive to the society. And I'm thrilled to share with you that the reasons why Nada Health Capital are investing in Biointaxis, and also why the reasons why we continue supporting this promising company also. Behind our investment, we think that the market, the potential market is high to cure the ataxia, the Friedreich ataxia. There is not a space for new treatments than only there is a space to cure ataxia, and obviously gene therapy is curing. It has the potential to cure ataxia. We also think that the leadership of Antoni and Ibelis are amazing, and this is very, very important for us to have respected experts in the field, and then give vision, ambition also, and confidence to and also that they can assemble crucial team for navigating the complex journey for the scientific discovery. And of course, the innovative approach that Biointaxis have of Friedreich ataxia, because at the beginning we were very, very impressive, because you know that there are two ways to focus on Friedreich ataxia as a gene therapy. One of them is to develop a vector, the best vector, and after that seek applications. But Biointaxis was focused on solving the specific problem. And after that, they look for the best vector that was in the market. So this approach for us it's a very, very important, because at the end is the focus, the Ataxia Friedreich system is the focus. So it increases the likelihood developing an useful treatment, save time and money, of course, and reduce risk by starting with known target and probed vector instead to develop a new one. For us, this strategy represents an extra layer of the risking for the operation. And the other point from venture capital, from capital risk, is also very important. The growth potential, and with a pre-money valuation of 10 million euro, we see significant room to grow the company. Mainly, this is the more important things why the reasons we are investing and we plan to invest in the company.
Thank you, Joan. That was great. And well, just giving a short introduction for those who joined us later. This meeting is made by Capital Cell, which is our equity crowdfunding platform, and we are raising these 1 million euros that Antoni Mattia just mentioned it. And Joan Mercadal is the lead investor from Nara Health Capital. He's also a partner of the venture capital. Antoni, do you want to make a last comment on the webinar?
Sure. Well, as I said, thank you very much for your interest in Biointaxis, in our project, in our team. I really hope that you are convinced that this is a very good project to invest. I think we are very close. We're very near to show success of this project, and obviously the return is just 2-3 years away. So we don't have to wait 10 years, to get return to investors. I think that's the whole point. The excellent investment return is 12x. We have calculated that approx, so I think it's very attractive. So don't hesitate. Help us to bring this product to the patients, and also knowing that you will get an excellent return for your investment. And as I said, thank you very much for your interest and for being here today.
Well, this is the exactly kind of project that has a huge social impact and can promote also some really good financial success at the end. So, Joan, would you like to say something before finishing the webinar?
Okay, just to say thank you very much to invite me to help Biointaxis. I'm proud to be in Biointaxis as a partner and to support the company. We believe also that this is a great company to invest in. So this is the reason we are investing, and we'll invest in the future. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you both of you for joining us today. Thank you everyone that took a time to be here and listen a bit more about Biointaxis. If you have any other questions, you can contact me. I will be sharing my email on the chat, but you can also go for the website of Capital Cell and you will find all the information related to Biointaxis. You can also check their pitch deck. And if you want to be in contact with Antoni or if Joan as well, you can let me know and I will make it happen. Sure. Just to finish the webinar, I will be sharing with you my mail on the chat. So if you want to contact me directly, and I will share as well, let me see here, because if you join the webinar if you register on the website of Capital Cell, you also have some benefits. So I highly recommend you to do it. Okay. So thank you everybody else, and well, bye-bye.
Thank you, Onaida. Bye-bye.